So welcome back, friends, to the homestead. I've got an exciting video for you today. I've got 22 cubic yards of 3/4 minus coming up, being delivered up from the quarry. This was a promise I gave to Mrs. W. I asked her what she wanted for Mother's Day, and she said she wanted gravel. So Jack was mowing all day yesterday, so we'll take the flex swing off, and we will put the 6-way on and get ready for those trucks. So it's going to be a family affair today. It's going to be all hands on deck, so come and hang out with us. I think you'll have a good time. So let's get going. Oh, it's chilly today, isn't it? Jump in the machine and I'll back you up right here. We'll unhook that flex swing because we're going to need that again, and then we'll go put that 6-way on. Grab a couple pieces of 6x6 cribbing. Oh, this has a jack, doesn't it? Oh yeah, that's right. So pull the jack off right here. It hooks right there on that stub, and I'll start unhooking it. Let me see that. You have that snap-on deal? So you just put this on here like this here, and then push that pin right through the top. And then we can jack it up. You see these grease zerks here too? We might want to hit those next time we grease the machine. Same with these guys right here. You're clear. Let's go. I'll meet you down at the big barn. Back into the 6-way blade. Slower. My hands are in here. Okay, stop. Go ahead and raise it up. See, this is kind of interesting because it's got a backwards thread. One's threaded one way and one's threaded the other way. So as we turn it this way, they both are extending, right? Mm-hmm. So go ahead and turn that until we can reach that hole and get the pin in there. Do you see the grease zerks on there? Mm-hmm. So when you hit the machine next time, you hit those, and that makes it easier to turn. Okay, so when you're looking at a piece of equipment like this, this blade obviously does different things. How do we tell how many ways it moves? Explain to me how this thing operates here.
I'm guessing you can tell by how many points there are, maybe?
Yeah, maybe look at the hydraulic rams. Mm-hmm. So what is a hydraulic ram?
Hydraulic rams like control which way it turns.
Yeah, basically it's just a jack.
So
it just moves forward and backwards.
Up and down from the machine.
Imagine like your RC cars. You know how the wheels turn? Mm-hmm. They got those little servos. Mm-hmm. This is basically the same thing. It's just on a hydraulic circuit. Mm-hmm. So we've got this one. What is this controlling?
It's controlling, like pulling it back, pulling it this way, or pushing also as well. So the two of these are
So
no, this one's combined.
What is it
to this one?
Right. What does that do to our blade?
Turns the whole blade to the side.
Yeah. So it's actually moving the whole thing over to the side. Where would that be useful?
Trees.
Yeah, to get around something, mm-hmm. Or if we can spread gravel over aside the machine, so it's moving the whole thing backwards. What is this one controlling right here?
It's controlling the actual disc. So this is turning in place.
The angle of the blade, exactly. And then we've got one more. Where is it at, and what's it do?
Right here, and it changes the orientation
on the angle, right? So that's a 3-way adjustable blade, right? Mm-hmm. So each one of these is going to have 2 lines. Why does it have 2 lines?
Hydraulic. Well, is it the same as like a negative and a positive?
Yes.
Okay, I'm not sure. What else?
So one line, if we push fluid into this,
Mm-hmm.
it's going to push open the cylinder. It's going to make it go out.
Mm-hmm.
And we want it to go back in. What are we going to need?
Intake.
One to push from the other side,
Mm-hmm.
right? So if we push this one, it's going to push it the other way. So when we pull that lever on the back, it charges this hose, which just makes it go out.
Mm-hmm.
And when we want it to go the other way, we pull it the other way. It charges the hose, this one here, and makes it retract.
Okay.
So that's it. So how many hoses are we going to have for three?
6.
For 3, 6 exactly. So before you put these on, make sure, see how they kind of get dusty from sitting on,
Yep.
sitting out. If you don't clean that dust off there, that'll put it into your hydraulic system, which needs to stay clean.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to make sure you clean these off real good before we put them on. All 6 of them. You got it. You're bringing up a second one today.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Basically, we're just doing in here and alongside the house here. I've got the 6-way, so I can move it around.
Okay.
But maybe you want to spread uphill or do you want it downhill? What works best for you?
Well, what do you want to go from the edge of the house, this corner,
Yep,
up to about the other end of the house?
yep, that's about right.
Okay.
Are you excited? How long's it been, huh? Happy Mother's Day, huh?
Thank you.
It's the little things, huh? Well, if I would have known that you'd been so excited, I would have done it years ago.
I'm so excited.
Can you close the gate?
Yeah.
Close the gate. Push.
Why would she know that?
I don't know. I've never showed her how to do that. She is a prodigy. I'm convinced of that. Close the gate. Close it. Push hard.
Behold the strength of the man.
Keep going. Can you latch it for her, Jack? So good. Thank you, baby girl. You are so smart. How'd you learn how to do that? That is the best dump truck driver I've ever worked with.
Rocks, that's right. I am so excited. Can you imagine how much cleaner the floor is going to be? Oh, she wants to play. She says, rocks, rocks. Look, what's that? Here he comes. Are you happy? She's almost as happy as I am. Rock, rock, that's right. Oh, do you want to see that? You want to talk to this? Say hi.
Hi.
Say bye-bye, truck.
Can you blow a kiss? Can you give Mama a hug?
The lean in is when she's not touching.
Say bye-bye, dump truck.
Bye.
Here's where that offset comes in handy. I can't get close to the house, that close to the house machine, and I can move that grader over and relocate that rock closer to the planter there. I'm just skimming the top with whichever portion of the blade, like right there in the center. We're just skimming the top, and what that's doing is that's carrying that gravel in the sides and then laying it down, depositing it in all the low spots. So if you go slow and you take your time, you can do this with just one pass, and then there's just minimal work of raking by hand. Now it's just definitely pointing out, you know, what's low and what's high. See, now we're on the left-hand side, we're high, and the right-hand side, we're low. Look how smooth it is behind us. It's just minimal work. That's about all I can do with the machine there, but that really, well, it doesn't hurt to have a super awesome dump truck driver, but I had put another hour in it, kind of grading with the three-way, and there's just a little bit of handwork there left. That's 3 loads. That's, well, for those of you who are saddled with the hateful metric system, that would be 36 cubic yards. So it doesn't go very doesn't go very far, does it? At $500 a load. Yeah, I know. When I was back excavating, I used to pay like less than 200, 175 delivered.